All right. Oh, whoop. Can't hear myself. Hold up. Check. Hey, now I can hear myself. Hello. It's Brawl Day again, boys. Let's go. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good time of the day. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Yes, indeed. We are back with some arena today. We're going to be doing some more refining and gameplay testing of our new Junderdome list, our new Junderdome Poolparty, and it's going to be a hoot. Why is that still? Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just setting. Aha, there we go. That should work. Okay, do that like that. All right, good. Okay then. So we got our packs. So let's pop over here to the deck real quick, and I'll be sure to give a showcase on what we are actually working on today, or I guess rather what we are playing. So let's shift this over here so we can see correctly. Okay, so as a reminder, let me go back for a second here. As a reminder, this whole broadcast got started with doing a revamp of this deck here called the Junderdome with Koram, the Undertaker. The idea is that this is a combo deck. We are utilizing the interaction with Goblin Charbelcher, an artifact that can fling damage to any target based on the number of non-land cards revealed when you activate it. We are pairing that. Let me adjust this real quick. There we go. We are pairing that with the assorted spells from across Zendikar and Modern Horizons that are the modal double face land cards. The ones that they are spells on their one side and lands on the other side. What this entails is that when we activate Charbelcher, it will flip our entire library because there are no traditional lands. So this was the original build. Now, if we go back to our decks, what got me brewing in this idea was this new commander from Final Fantasy, the Wandering Minstrel. Green, blue to get down. The most important part that we care about is his first line of text that says, lands you control enter untapped. That is huge for these lands right here, because all of these ones, generally speaking, all of them come in tapped. We are using the Modern Horizons ones that are able to have themselves come in untapped if you bolt them, but there's only so much life you can burn in a 25 life deck, and we do still have a bad tendency against aggressive decks. So something like the Minstrel, who helps us ensure that every single one of these lands that we are playing comes in as untapped, is huge for us. That speeds us up by 2.5 turns every turn that we are playing. And with the Wandering Minstrel, since he identifies as a 5-color commander, technically, not only does this allow us to keep all of our Jund-related cards that we were building in the original, but we also get to add all this blue, and okay. I've disregarded white in this build entirely. We are still using, let's see, where is it here? Did I cut it? It's got to be in here somewhere. No, I don't think I cut it, did I? Maybe I did cut it. I don't know. Okay, so we're not using white. We're not using white in this deck. We're essentially a 4-color deck. That's 4-color minus white. And this allows us to especially open up into blue, which gives us all of these extra card draw pieces. Normally what we were banking on with the Jund build of this was having blocks and defense and things of that nature and card draw spells in just green, essentially. So now with blue, we open ourselves up to play actual card draw that helps us specifically set up the top of our library in such a way that we are always finding lands. The goal when playing this deck is to find the means to tutor out the Goblin Charbelcher and then get to 7 mana. When we have 7 mana and our opponent is not able to interact, that allows us to drop and activate the Charbelcher in the same turn. And that is hugely important to this deck, because if you try to play Charbelcher and pass and it gets blown up, that's going to be the end of the game for you. So that is our goal on what we're looking to do. Newest additions that I just put in here since the last time we have spoken is, let's see if we can find him down here, Dryad of the Elysian Grove. You can play an additional land during each of your turns and gives your lands every basic land type. This is huge for us because this allows us to make sure that we have all of our colors regardless of what lands we have come into play. I also added Spelunking in here. I don't know if I showed that the last time we played, but Spelunking is essentially our commander, but again, this is big if we run into situations where the minstrel can't stay down and play. Outside of that, since we're talking about what this deck is looking to do, let's talk about the backup win con of this deck, which is the Balustred Spy and Thassa's Oracle. Joseph actually brought this up. Shout out Joseph, also a fan here on the channel. Not a fan, he's my brother. He's the other co-host here on the channel. Big fan of this deck, I guess is what I was trying to get at here. And he brought up this idea that, since we are already doing basically an oops all spells type of build, let's do the Balustred Spy combo in here. So Spy, when it enters, it reveals cards until you reveal a land. Put everything else revealed this way into your graveyard. Again, since we are doing just spells instead of actual lands, Spy into Thassa's Oracle can also act as another win condition, just in case the Charbelcher thing. Highway to the Junderdome! Hey, Fish, welcome! This is actually the Junderdome Poolparty now, because we have Blue in here now with the Wandering Minstrel. You love some Spy shenanigans? That was Joseph's suggestion. He suggested that since we're now in the right colors and we're already doing the Oops All Spells sort of package alongside the Charbelcher, we can do Balustred Spy and Thassa's Oracle as a different combo just in case something goes wrong. So I guess with all of that being said, let us go slamming into a game. And essentially what we're looking to do on today's stream is just kind of keep playtesting and refining what this deck is looking to do, start making any notes or changes on things that are working and then stuff that isn't working. I've been playtesting a little bit of this off camera, so it's been feeling really, really good. You want to build a Pauper Spy deck so bad? Yeah. I don't remember. How does, you might have to tell me, how does Spy work in Pauper when you don't have Thassa's Oracle? What's the out for Balustred Spy? I'm actually kind of curious about that. Okay. This hand has got 3 mana and several tutors. So I think we're going to keep it. So we can go Malakir Rebirth and pass. Oh, they're playing Delmy Rabbits. Very interesting. All right, I think we'll shock this one. Cast Spy with 2 other creatures on board, dump your library, and dread return a Lotleth Giant. Okay, I like that. Does Lotleth just wins you the game, I assume? Because your library is gone at that point, right? Hares! Hares and Delny, by the way. Delny, creatures with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. And then double triggers 27 to Dome. Yeah, I'll take your word for that. I'm not 100% familiar with what... I'm not 100% familiar with what Lotleth Giant actually is. All right. I think from here we do Demonic Bargain. Because the earlier in the game we can bargain, the less likely it is that Charbelcher gets exiled. And then we play a Turn Timber tapped. Next turn, we'll do All Fate Scroll, Soul Warden. All right, that's pretty good. Do you have another rabbit to follow that up with? Helpful Hunter. Wouldn't it be funny if they were only playing 1 Heir Apparent? That would be so funny. We Jundin. Hey, Joseph, what's up? We're kind of Jundin. Again, it's the Junderdome Poolparty. Okay. So I think we want to do 3 mana here. All Fates scroll. All Fates for blue, green, the Minstrel. And then... Oh, gaining life. Jund is a state of mind. When in doubt, Jund them out. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're a mana away from winning. Which we can get with this Wishclaw Talisman next turn. Unless we just draw one. 3 tree on rabbits. Every time I hear Jund, you think of a Pyrogoyf riding a Harley. Dude, we should find somebody to make you a sleeve like that. You just need like a Pyrogoyf like pointing to the back of like a leather jacket that says Jund. That would be so cool, dude. All right. I have a sneaking suspicion we need to draw a land or we're dead. 2s. I mean, I'll just block here. It's probably fine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 16. They've got 16 on board that I can block. So even if I block, I die. Do I have a Wrath? Ugh. We might be in a bit of a bind, folks. All right. Drop the fairy. I guess as a blocker. Yeah, that's a good idea. Blue. Green. Oh, got it. Okay. Fairy. Or the elemental. It's not a fairy. Yep, that's fine. All right, there's a land. That's good. We can make it come in tapped, and Minstrel makes it come in untapped. I think we still play Wishclaw. No, maybe that may have been a mistake. Well, we didn't have blue anyway, so we couldn't cast anything else regardless. I think we'll pass. Let's leave that. Because if we did Wishclaw now, we wouldn't be able to cast anything anyways, and it would just go right to him, and he would probably tutor out, like, Moonshaker or something stupid, and then we would certainly lose. So now, we chump block the biggest creatures that are able to get in. That hypothetically, I think, puts us to 12, and we win on the next turn. Given the creatures that were able to attack. Why does it keep giving me priority? I can't activate this off turn, can I? What does it think I can do? What is it looking at that I'm not seeing? Oh, the stupid golem, the idol. Right. I'm actually worried. Do you think this is gonna hit? They're at 79. Flunge? Oh, not a flunge. All right, past the blockers. So we'll just block a couple of the 2/2s. That's all we can do. Pass. Do you have enough? I'm hoping. We haven't gone through that many cards. We haven't drawn any extra cards. We did exile 13 of them, but let's find out. This either is going to do it or it's not. No! They lived! Womp womp. That is a first. Wow. All right. Well, the bane of Charbelcher apparently is Soul Sisters. No way. No, actually, that does make sense, right? Because we grabbed We grabbed Charbelcher that match with the demonic demonic bargain, and that removed 13 other cards from the library, plus grabbed the Belcher for ourselves. So that just kind of makes sense. And then the Elemental drew a card, so we were down probably a total of 20 cards out of the deck between everything that we played and then tutored. So, but that happens sometimes, I guess. I mean, Delny was going to be a very tough one to win against anyways, but I think we played that correctly. I don't think there was anything there that I did incorrectly. Giada. So this is going to be some fast angels. Okay, well, we have Spy. So if we can find a means to tutor Thassa's Oracle, this is probably fine. Chat GPT is cooking. Oh, you'll have to... Bless you. You'll have to show me on Discord later if you cook something up. That seems really good. That just is tapped. These are tapped. That's fine. This is the unfortunate thing, is sometimes you just get these Zendikar ones that just are always coming in tapped, and you have no choice but to go like 3 turns without playing anything, but so it goes. Pearl Medallion. Yep, that tracks. Alright. Need that. Oh, Fish says bless you.
Thank you.
She says thank you. Oh, Joseph's off to go jump into a stream game with Omega. Wish you luck. All right, good luck, brother. Let us report back soon. How you do? All right, let's just ramp. If we can find a tutor spell, if we play enough ramp down, then we can just go Spy. Because Spy and Oracle needs a black and double blue at minimum of the total of 6 mana you need to activate the combo. Yeah, we'll do Chart, of course. Discard Cloudkin Seer. Oh, wait, let's play red. Tapped. So there's our double blue, and then 1, 2, 3, and a black. Okay. So now all we need is Oracle, and we're golden. Problem's gonna be, I don't know if we're dead before that. Withering Torment. Okay, that's good. That keeps us alive. Let's torment this. These are both instants. I want to do this now. Bring to Light does it, I think. We're going to end up drawing one anyway. Okay, so we'll leave them both on top like that. Draw that. Then next turn, we do Bring to Light. Bring to Light will go find a tutor spell. Tutor spell will go and get... I hope. Oh, do we not have green? Uh-oh. Did I mess up? Oh, we don't have green. Yikes. Okay. This is fine. We'll figure this out. That's a green, but it comes in tapped. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This put a counter. We have a turn, I think. Yeah. Oh, this can go get a creature. Oh, I don't know if we have enough mana. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, shit. We're dead. But we might have had that. Dinger. That was very close. I forgot that's what the one lifelink angel actually did, is buffed its power. Need to make a Charbelcher deck in Arena? Is that what you're thinking of? Because, I mean, I'm still trying to brew my ideas on how to make Charbelcher work for Commander. I don't know. Because there's not a lot of, like, as far as I know, there isn't really anything that, like, you could play as, like, a creature. Because the thing with Charbelcher is that you can hit any target. So I feel like there is something there that, like, maybe if you're playing the cards that say, like, hey, when one player takes damage, another one takes the same amount. Like, I bet there's probably something you could do there. I can't quite figure out how to make that work. Because the problem with wanting to do Charbelcher as a commander deck is you take one person out, and then you've got to figure out some means to be able to get your combo to survive 2 other players, you know? Yeah, it would either have to be bracket 1 or 2, or you'd be playing tons of really fast stuff anyway. Like, you'd be doing really fast mana to get Charbelcher down, like, faster than your opponents could interact with it. But I'm sure there's something, right? Because we have all those other game pieces, like artifacts and creatures that have the ability to untap a permanent. That's all you gotta do with the Charbelcher. Is you just got to get it untapped with the mana to be able to activate it a couple times, I feel like. I don't know how that deck looks. And also what colors it is. Like, I think in that instance you'd be 5 color. But I truthfully don't know. Alright, no Charbelcher in our top half. So I think we just go and get this Fabricate. That's basically Charbelcher 2. You're going to do deck building and see what you can think of. I believe you have to be 5 color. Yeah. To do it in paper, anyway. Like, I think if I ever did it in paper, I think it actually would also be the Wandering Minstrel. Just because this ability that he offers of your non-basics coming in or your lands coming in untapped is huge for the deck. So I would probably play the Minstrel, which I have a copy of. I have a paper copy of this. I actually have one of the nice, like full art versions. Mono Red Magda, that could also work as well. Mono Red Magda is very sick. All right, Minstrel, and then Agadeems, have it come in tapped. Oh, surprise, it's untapped. I don't think not that there isn't enough modal lands in red. I think for modal double face ones, I want to say there's like 7, maybe. And then you're in red, so you can play like the artifact stuff, and you get like treasures and mana acceleration. I think just the problem would be finding the Charbelcher. I don't think you can rely. I don't think you'd be able to rely on Magda to be able to tutor out the Charbelcher. Let's see. We don't need that. We need more lands. One, two, three, four, five, six. We need one more. So I think next turn. Why not? Why not rely on Magda? Just because you don't know, like, how... Like, it just doesn't seem... What am I getting at here? Like, you can't bank on getting up to the number of treasures you would need with her consistently, I feel like, as compared to just cards in your deck that tutor. Don't need that, I guess. At least that's my thought process anyway. It probably could work. It probably would be totally fine, I feel like. And we could maybe even try brewing it sometime here on the Arena client. Magda's in this deck, so I already have it crafted. So we could try it at some point just to see how consistent it is. We just play mono red treasure stuff. Okay, so there's a land. See, here's going to be the problem. If he has another hand disruption spell in hand, we just lose the Charbelcher, I think. So I think we're going to hold on to this Quicken, and we'll do Fabricate at instant speed. Except I do not have another source of... Okay, I think this still works. Do Cursed Idol, make a treasure, gain a life. So with the treasure I can use for blue, and then I can instant speed Fabricate. I feel like that's the correct play. Resolve that. That's just in case they have another hand disruption spell. Like, they're making us discard. I see that. We can selectively choose. We are running out of pieces to do that, though. Dark Ritual. Okay, that's fine. This is going to be a tricky one. I think this one's going to come down to the wire. Arcane Signet. Sick. Croxa again. Escaped. Okay. Discards a card. That's fine. I'll discard the Cloudkin Seer. That's all right. They get a zombie. They sack the Croxa. That's okay. All right, so the real question is going to be, do they have another spell that directly interacts with my hand? If they don't, pass to attackers. That's fine. You can punch me. I love getting punched by zombies. Pass. End step. End step. All right. Quicken. Fabricate. Autopay. Yes. Fabricate. Go get Charbelcher. Charbelcher. Dink. To Dome. All your base belong to us. That was a close one. I'll be honest. I think the Quicken came in clutch there. In the anticipation of them potentially having a, like, hand disruption spell. Yeah, that worked great. Woo! We did it. Have some more tea. That was a good match, though. That one played out very, very well. That shows that even through hand disruption, we can still pull out a win. All right, so samurai stuff, I believe. 2 lands. 2 lands and a Wish Claw. Probably okay, because we can also Lembas to get another card. Oh, and we just draw a 3rd one naturally. I love that. Wait, no. Black. Because then we can do Shatter Skull and play Lembas. Champion of the Flame. 3 life. Lembas. We're definitely not going to have the colors for that. As good as it is, I don't think it's something we want right now. After 5? What do you mean? Dang. All right, boy. Jeez. Killing me. 2/2. As this creature has first strike as long as it's attacking. Man. All right. Gain some life. Jeez. I didn't realize that's what that card actually did. Yikes. Hey, I don't think we're winning this one. I'll just go ahead and concede that because I don't think we can win against that. That was a little too fast for me. Man, that Champion of the Flame right off the dome. That was probably their strongest hit in the whole deck, I'll be honest with you. Yikes. Pretty bad display of what the Junderdome can do. And like we had the Wrath off the dome, but actually, why am I playing? Hold on, wait. That was a good point there. Why are we playing Time Wipe if I don't have white? Hold up, are we stupid? Yeah, John. Honestly, I could probably even take this out of the deck, too. All right, we need some better Wraths. Okay. Destroy all. Oh, that's going to look for names. Destroy all, and let's drop white. Man, I don't have a lot of Wraths. Okay, not collected. What can we make? Oh, Damnation is a mythic. Destroy all creatures, mana value 3 or less. That's not great. I mean, I could make Crooks of Fate. That's not a terrible idea. I've got rares to use. This might be a useful one against Heir Apparents. I know people are playing Heir Apparent a lot in Brawl. So we might come back to Deadly Cover-Up. That actually is really sick play. Shatterstorm, that's cool. That destroys all artifacts. Destroy all creatures and any number of target players. Each mill half their library rounded down. That could be kind of cool. 6 mana, though. Ruinous would be very cool, but don't really want that. Okay. I'm thinking this Deadly Cover-Up and Crooks of Fate to add into the deck. Oh, that other version is mythic. Boo. That's fine. Yeah, that feels right. Couple wraths in there feels good. All right, excellent. Hey, this is the kind of tweaking that we're looking to do today. We're looking to like find the card draw, or like we're trying to find the cards while playing here and be like, hey, why are we playing this? And now we tweak it. So now we properly have no white pips. Pool party, but no pool cam. I feel cheated. All right, let's fix that. Let's see. How do we get a pool in here? Ask and ye shall receive. Give me a moment. Ta-da! One pool boy, just for you. Now we can play. The timeline is correct now. Everything is correct with the world again. All right. Ooh, we got Gamble on like turn 2. That's pretty sick. I don't think I can say no to that. That's a good. He's done it. The actual mad lad. Yep, you got it, sir. You got it. Welcome. Also, welcome to the chat, Snoop. Pleasure to have you. You are correct. We needed a pool party dog to celebrate what we're doing here. What are you? Insect you control, hand perpetually gain toxic 1. Ugh. Brother, ugh. I don't like that. Alright, that's fine. Tapped. We're gonna need to kill this. Because it's gonna start giving toxic to itself over and over again, isn't it? Ugh. Alright, how do we fix that? Maybe we just be faster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could also get the minstrel done next turn, and he blocks. Darn it, alchemy. Oh, I just noticed they're playing Finn. All right, so let's get down him. Our boy. This comes in untapped. Now we do the Iron Crag. I maybe should have done assembled team, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we're a mana from winning, which I think we can be faster than poison. They're gonna proliferate. That's fine. We're at 4. Finn. This can't get in anymore. Well, I guess it can. Does it have Death Touch? No, block it. I bet it's about to gain Death Touch. Death Touch indestructible. How about we counter that? Nice. That felt like a correct play. Because if we get a land, it comes in untapped. Oh, they're getting it back. Oh, dang it. All right. Assemble the team. I don't care what this goes and gets. We'll just get this one. That's fine. Play it. Untapped. Play this. Change turret. Actually, let's draw that. Because that could act as a protection spell. I like that. Change the target of target instant or sorcery spell with a single target to this creature. Yeah, that's sick. I like that a lot. Surprise blocker. And then we win next turn. The Roach is back. I don't think they can get us at right now. We're at 5 poison, 17 life. The odds of them having something that kills us right now is extremely low. Does this work? This creature. We'll try it. Oh, why did that not work? Well, poop. That's fine. We still win anyway. All your base are belong to us. Bap. 83 damage to Dome. GG! We win through the poison. Yeah. Good work, though. Good work on that deck, though. They played very well. How are we looking? We're getting there with our quests. That's not bad. Okay. Everything in that felt pretty good. That felt all really good. You love it? I'm telling you, dude. It's that same serotonin like you can get with Lelia, excuse me. Lelia the Blade Reforged. It's the same kind of combo-y sort of thing, but you actually get to play real cards instead of like mono red jank. Not that the Lelia deck is like all scale jank, but you know how glass cannon it is. But when it works, it works. I think the problem nowadays, though, is that Lelia decks have fallen into the no fun queue, and like everyone's prepared for it now. Okay. This gets Magda on 3. Magda on 3 makes some treasures, maybe, depending on what our opponent is looking to do. What is this thing? Control. Let's give it a go. We'll try it. Let's see how risky we can get here. I imagine they're probably going to play their commander on 1. No. Okay. Well, let's play that. Oh, this is Flash, doesn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. Enters with a 1/1 counter on it. When this creature dies, put its counters on target creature you control. All right, cool. We love that. Let's shock that and play Magda. I think we swing with Magna next turn, make a blue, play the Minstrel. Because they're probably either going to swing or station, so we probably have free game. I mean, they'll probably block with this Soldier as well, honestly. They picked up that thing. Station. Are they going to station with this as well? Ooh. Even better. Ooh. Well, actually, yeah. Let's make our treasure. That's fine. The Wandering Minstrel, auto pay. Seagate. Tapped. Except untapped. And then we can do Chart a Course for all the value. Nice. Oh, we've got Rex Sage as well to blow this up. Let's go. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now, we don't have Charbelcher yet, but we have the Fabricate, which essentially is a copy of Charbelcher. My apologies if you just heard a loud truck pass by. They picked up the thingy. What did this do? Perpetual power and toughness changes there. Okay. And it perpetually gets +1/+1. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're gonna station up this friend. Let me put a creature card, mana 3 or less from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay. Cats. So I think next step is work towards this deadly cover-up. So this turn... Actually, I probably could just fire that now while they're down, you know? So let's swing with Magda, makes a treasure. Next. Next, that's cool. Deadly cover-up. I don't think I can do that. Autopay. Nuke everybody. Okay. I feel like that was a good play. All right, now that be tapped. I will play Reclamation Sage. Say, is their last card in hand a protection spell? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, I guess they're commander, huh? That tracks. But that's fine. They can't station at instant speed. That's okay. All right. Cool, 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 cool. I think that was still the correct play. Night Luminary, that's cool. So we're up to 5 mana right now. So I feel like our next course of action is Fabricate and Cursed Idol. Find a Cursed Idol to make a treasure. Plague Balaged Recovery, that puts us to 6. The Cursed Idol thing puts us to 7. And I feel like we just go off from there. So Balaged Recovery. Make sure we do this correctly. Fabricate. Go get Belcher. Cursed Idol. Make a treasure dungeon. Gain a life. No attacks. All right. And assuming we don't lose our treasure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We win next turn. 7's the magic number, gang. We all know this. Unless they're sitting on some kind of bullshit that gives them hexproof when we go to attempt it. Let's try to kill this. Trade up a little bit. That feels correct. And they're still not putting anything down in hand. All right, let's go for it. Whee! Dink! Yeah! Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. That was the mono white payoff that we were not achieving that one game against Delny. Whew! And the deadly cover-up worked really well. That worked out incredibly well. I like having Wraths in the deck. As a matter of fact, let's see if there are... See if there's anything else we would want to put in here. Like, Bantu's Last Reckoning is fine. I don't know if we want to go super heavy with all the black ones. Red, we're not crazy high either. Like, there aren't green board wipes, unfortunately. I'm really thinking about this Singularity Rupture. Possibly. Because, like, being on 6, that can clear the way for us to have a clean 7. Question is, what comes out? Maybe the Howling Mine? Like, Howling Mine doesn't really feel incredible in this deck. Let's add it. Alright, now we got 3 Wraths in the deck. That feels correct. Because we don't want to keep blowing... Like, if we can keep the Minstrel down, that helps our game plan a lot. But I guess, like, when we would have the land come into play to be that 6th or 5th that we would need for a board wipe anyway, he's done his job at that point. And then once we clean house against the board, it's just a matter of stabilizing for about the another 2 to 3 turns that we would need to slam the Charbelcher and win on the spot. So that kind of game plan feels correct to me. Okay, 3 lands, a ramp spell, and a Scour for scrap. Sick. This is a good hand. We'll keep it. We'll play this tapped and the Mishra's Bubble. Put a stop on their upkeep. End turn. Pass to draw. Look at theirs. clear that away. Resolve. Sick. They got a Greater Tanuki coming up. What are you? At the beginning of your first main phase, a random creature card with the greatest mana value among creature cards in your hand. Ooh. That's pretty wacky. Yeah, none of these are blue. So I'm going to play this Pinnacle Monk, bolt it in, Cold Steel Heart for blue. That gives us green-blue for the Minstrel next turn, and then our lands can start coming in from there. We do green-blue, play Minstrel, play, I don't know, one of these lands. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Bop. All right, blue, green, the Wandering Minstrel, Rebirth, tapped, pass. Banishing Light. You want to hit my commander? That's fine. To the command zone, sir. Oh, Kadama. Uh-oh. That's pretty good. All Fate Scroll. Bolt that. Hero's Downfall here. We're up to 5. 5 mana. Yuna. They're just gonna keep getting us with this mana dork. With a finality counter. Alright. I think we died to that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's get rid of the Tanuki. And pass. Oh, I maybe should have done Dreams if I would have drawn a land. Ah. Instant speed means nothing to this deck. Fat Chocobo! Yep, damage, all good. Let's do this now. Lambus doesn't do it. Okay, that's a land. That would have been nice to have. Instant or a card with flash. That doesn't help us. If we don't play a creature, we die, I think. This is fine. All right, so we play the Minstrel. Play that. Flashback is 3 and a blue. Oh man, this is tough. Let's just play this. Let's try to draw a card. We have the 7, but right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not going to have another mana to be able to cast. Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of this. Like, we would have needed. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 5. So if I do assemble the team, if we could find a Wrath, we might be okay. Which I guess I could just do Diabolic Intent, eat the Minstrel, and just guarantee go get the one I need. Which isn't gonna do anything against the Knights of Round, is it? Destroy all creatures. Destroy all non-dragons. Coveted prize. Destroys all creatures. Yeah, it's. I mean, we'll still go get Deadly Cover-Up anyway. Total mana value 6 or more. Yep, still exile the Kadama, that's fine. Oh, they have TP in hand. Yeah, and we just died of the Knights of Round. So, you know what? Bolt myself. Oh, wouldn't let me. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll give them the GG. Dang it. I think if that creature was anything but Knights of Round, I think we might have been okay there. But because it literally was Knights of Round, it was indestructible. Dang it. We might have almost had that. Yeah, I don't think I played anything. Like, maybe I should have done that one card draw spell during my turn. That would have put one extra land into play, I think. And that maybe would have given me my turn that I needed to go and tutor for the Charbelcher, but I think I could have done. I think that was all I could have done that game to make that work. Well, that was very, very close. Okay. We've been at this for about an hour, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick break to go cycle some fluids and all that stuff. So you all go get up, take a stretch, come back in like 3-4 minutes or so. And we will be right back in just a few moments. So please stand by. What's up? We're back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Fish, I saw your thing there about any mass exile, so that is what I have popped over here to go and see. And there really isn't anything on the client, at least within the colors that we're playing, right? So, like, if we bring white back into the fold here, like, we can play, like, we've got, like, Settle the Wreckage and Sunfall, and obviously Farewell is floating around in here as well. So, like, there are white things that exile, but we are not playing any white mana stuff in our deck, so that's not really gonna do us any good. And then, like, the black cards, the black cards that say that they do exile is, like, very specific, right? Like, this guy here, like, exiling all creatures and planeswalkers mana value 3 or less, that wouldn't have helped us in that situation. So, I think we're still pretty okay with the spells that we are playing. Oh my gosh, they're seeing that BRB screen for the first time. Yeah, it's real silly. Joseph liked that the other day, too. Blasphemous Edict? Good question. Blasphemous Edict. Oh, that's right, because that makes everybody sacrifice. That's a good point. Sacrifices. Let's search for that. In remove white. Yeah, I mean, there's all these, like, Marauders and Edicts, but those are too, like, narrow. Yeah, where is Blasphemous Edict? Half their creatures. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Sacrifices a single creature. That's not great. Grave Pact is interesting, but... Oh, I have a Blasphemous Edict. Complete black if there are 13 or more creatures on the battlefield. That's not bad. That's not bad, honestly. All right. So, what comes out for that? No, Blasphemous Edict, if there are 13 creatures in play, like, everybody has to sacrifice 13 creatures of their choice. What gives -13, -13? Recently, I don't think anything. Like, there's Blasphemous Act. Wait, is Blasphemous Act on the client here? No, just Edict. You having a brain fart? I don't know if there probably is something here. -13. Can I type, please? Thank you. There's Tragic Slip that is a target. Target gets -2, -2. Bleed Dry. Yeah, you get a specific creature for -13, -13. That's pretty funny. Invasion of Innistrad hits a specific creature for -13, -13. 2 creatures. I like Ruthless Disposal a lot, actually. It's a very cool card, but not in what we're trying to do. Blasphemous Edict, then. Because I like it. I want to put it in. Is that better than one of the other rats that we're playing? Like, is Blasphemous Edict gonna be... Blasphemous Edict gonna be any better than Crux of Fate? I think. Probably. Because I don't think I want more rats than what we're currently playing right now. So... Crux of Fate out, Blasphemous Edict in, because it's the same cost at worst case scenario, and at best case scenario, it costs a black. So, I like that a lot. Deluge of Doom, I doubt it. Toxic Deluge is here, though. All creatures get -X, -X. We don't have a lot of life to play around with, though. I'm not crazy for that. We'll consider it. Let's leave it as an option. If we start Save and exit, yes. If we start running into a lot of different builds that have like high indestructible creatures, we can maybe consider slotting in Blasphemous Edict. But again, as a reminder, our deck is filled with tutor spells, so like any single one of those wraths that we are playing, yeah, you were avoiding Toxic Deluge because of the life thing, right? Because like Brawl and Commander are two very different monsters, you know? Like, we have life to use, but only 25. And especially in what our deck is trying to do, whereas it's trying to get... Oh, that's what I need to put in here. I need to put a Birds of Paradise in here. Like, we've got some of these lands that bolt ourselves before we get the Minstrel down. So, we don't have tons of life to play around in. This is a very interesting first sliver build. We've gone a bird and a wolf. Bop is always amazing. Yeah, I think we should put it in here. If I have one. I actually don't know if I've crafted one yet. We've got the Ornithopter. That does it. Minstrel. Having Minstrel down is huge. Oh, they're hitting me with a hello? I'll give them the howdy back. I love giving people the howdy. I love my stickers. Fish, have you seen my new stickers? I have this, like, the, all your base art belong to us. I've got this Ragost as well. He's like, he's serving up shrimp. Mwah. Kissed, cooked to perfection. I love the stickers, man. I love the emotes so much. Star Fox? No, not quite. This is that Cyber Corgi, that the Chrome companion from Edge of Eternities. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like Star Fox. Yeah, it's a reference to a meme. It's called all your base art belong to us. It's an old internet culture. I feel old saying that, and I know, Fish, you're older than me. Like, I don't know how you don't know that. I guess maybe you're not as internet culture as me, I suppose. Nope, it's Star Fox. All right. Well, it's not even a fox to begin with. It's a corgi. It's a dog. It looks like a fox, but it's a dog, I promise. Oh, hey, look, they finally found a sliver. How about that? I'm more concerned is maybe if this is just a Cascade deck for the sake of Cascade, but nope, they are hitting slivers. We'll call him Star Fox, though, if you want. Ruining your hopes and dreams? I'm sorry. I mean, you'd have to convince me. I've never played a Star Fox. I know who, like, Fox McCloud is, but I've never played a Star Fox game. None of them. I'm one of those people that, like, I know who the character is because of Smash, which I know is like a huge point for a lot of people, but have never played a Star Fox. I had Nintendo stuff growing up, but Star Fox was just never one of those ones. Used to play Smash Bros a little bit. Yep, that tracks. We're gonna hold up this counter spell. Lancer Sliver, they have first strike, that's fine. Herd Heirloom, cast a creature spell. That's fine. As long as you didn't play Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube, you're good. Yeah, that's like the kind of like open, like that's like an adventure one, isn't it? Assemble the team? I think we're gonna counter that. Sorry. I had the GameCube growing up, though. That must have just been one of those ones that I missed. I love the GameCube. It's why I'm so high right now on that new reveal for the new Kirby Air Riders game, because Kirby Air Ride, the original on GameCube, was like a very fun, it was a very enjoyable game for me. It was one of my favorite game experiences. I can't block this. Yeah. No blocks. Snoop, you don't like the GameCube. Uh-oh. Is there about to be some GameCube slander in chat? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 creatures in play right now. But I think we still need to fire off this. Black. Blasphemous Edict. Wee. All right, yeah, Fish, Blasphemous Edict is already coming in as my new favorite Wrath in the deck. That's incredible. Star Fox, you played Star Fox back in the day. I have zero recollection of what they were about. Space Pirates, I think. Maybe I'm confusing that with Metroid, but I know it was like Space Adventures. There's like Fox, you get like a whole team. There's Falco, some like Space Gorilla, I think. I'm probably messing that all up, but it's fine. All right. I mean, we could play the Minstrel back down. Play, nope, we will decline that. And we'll play that. Add the spell and it literally comes in handy the next game. Yep, I think without that Wrath, we probably were dead. I'll be honest. The top deck of the Transit Mage was also a, very big hit as well. Also, our opponent's just kind of doing this. This is looking similar to my Cascade build, where it's like playing the first sliver, playing Cabaret Revels. We got Blur Sliver for haste. We're probably just going to be doing some chump blocking here. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heck, we've got 7 just in our lands alone. So we're going to block there. That's fine. All right, now we're going to hit them with the Star Fox, all your base art belong to us. Bap. Dead. Woohoo! Yeah, that was a Wrath coming into a clean victory. Well done, gang. Gotta love a good top deck. GameCube was a work of art. Yes, I mean, I know statistically speaking, the GameCube was a bit of a failure by my understanding, but I had so much fun on it growing up. Played a ton of Smash on the GameCube. All right, let me talk. We're talking about this now. Let me think. What were some of the things I had growing up? This is a huge regret now. It was actually something I was just watching the other day, but I actually had a disc copy of Chibi Robo. I don't know if that's one that is familiar to either of you. That was like some like really like lower production than normal game that was made for the GameCube by more of like an indie studio, and has like since then been ported a couple times, yes, but like the original copies of the game are going for like crazy amounts of money now, like upwards of like $400 a copy for that game. It's worth a pretty penny now. Yeah, but I had one. I had a copy of it growing up, and I loved Chibi Robo. I don't think I ever finished it, but I played that one a lot. It was very cool. NBA Jam was probably your favorite on the GameCube. I never really played much of the sports titles. Sports games were never really my favorites. I mean, I had Mario Strikers, and I believe I had the baseball one. I had Mario, I can't remember which one was on the GameCube, because Super Sluggers was the Wii. Maybe it was just called Was it just called All-Star Baseball, maybe? You'll have to correct me on that. I don't remember which baseball one was on the GameCube, but that one. I had that one. Mario Strikers was the only one you really played. Yep, I had that one too. The Strikers was really good. Play some soccer and or football, whatever your preference is. Go off to the field with the lads. Go play a little footy. Mario Party 7 was my jam on the GameCube. I loved Mario Party 7. Superstar Baseball? Do you think that's what it was called? That sounds right. Reckless handling. Go get Belcher. Please don't dump it. Cool. All right, we dumped the land. That's fine. That's not incredible, but we'll figure it out. MVP Baseball 2005. That sounds fun. I can never get into the sports games. I understand their appeal to people who love sports related stuff, but I'm just not one of those people, I'm afraid. I know there are some fun ones. Oh, you just had a rush of nostalgia with Mario Superstar Baseball? Yeah, dude. It rocked, dude. I guess for me, it was more if the sports game was more of like a fun experience is what I enjoyed more. Also, we are dying to this Esper Sentinel. How do we get out of this? I think we have to play Belcher and hope it doesn't just get destroyed. Otherwise, I think we just lose to this board. Okay, roaming throne. That's fine. Waluigi's the goat on the mound. Did he have a weird like corkscrew toss? That sounds correct for him. All right, well, hey, sick. Check it out. They let Charbelcher live for a turn, so you just die now. GG! So I guess that is the answer when playing against Mono White. Mono White aggro is we got to slam Belcher as fast as possible. Yeah, he had a funky delivery. I don't know if Superstar Baseball was the same way, but the one I also had for the Nintendo Wii on Super Sluggers, I know Toadsworth was also insanely cracked on the mound because he had a special slow ball that was just almost impossible to hit. Like, the thing inched along on its way to the batter like nothing. I don't remember if maybe he was even in the GameCube version, but if he had a pitch that was very much like that. Costco has Bloomborough bundles with 4 boosters at $41. Promo looks like a Kalia? I doubt that. We can find out. I'd be curious. That'd be insane if it was a Kalia promo. Maybe it's the Corset one. No, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it on an initial pass. If Snoop, if you find like a source, if you find a source link to show what you're talking about, you can DM it to me in Discord. I'd be curious to take a look at that. I could tell you for certain if the promo is a Kalia or not. All right, we're almost there on our quests. That's kind of the goal. We're gonna finish off our quest for the night, and that'll probably be the end of our stream for today. Little Bowser was one I loved having on your team. Oh, yeah, that was a cool one. Y'all are making me want to reinstall the Wii and play Twilight Princess. PS5 is so boring since it hit 99 on Diablo 2. I never played Twilight Princess. again, Zelda games was also kind of one of those ones I never really connected with. I did for the GameCube. I did have Wind Waker. I tried Wind Waker for a little while. I basically, like, again, you got to remember, you got to understand, I was very young when the GameCube came out. Like, cognitive enough to play games, but not, like, able to grasp them, if that makes a sense or whatever. And I know that's different from person to person, but something like Wind Waker, like little boy John just more preferred the sailing around the islands and things of that, and never actually like advanced the story, I'd want to say. But it was fun. I loved the cartoon aesthetic of Wind Waker. Cloud! Does Cloud go and get Buster Sword? No, it gets the Aether Spark. Ooh, scandalous. This is fine. Do that, do that. Play Guardian Idol. Send me the picture on Discord. Okay, I will take a look in just a moment. Ocarina of Time's the only one you really played. You played a little bit of Majora's Mask. I know both of those had remakes on the 3DS that I know were super cool. Oh boy, this is gonna be a Cloud that is just going to kill us. Does that have Ward? Ward 1. Oh no, the ward is doubled? Oh no. All right. No, we ain't winning that. Oh no. Hold on. Wait. As long as Cloud is equipped, if an ability of Cloud... Oh, because ward is an ability. Ah, dang it. I got my ward. Man. What a bummer that was. John just played right into their hands. Congratulations, you played yourself. Oh, that was a real shame. If we would have been able to blow up Cloud there, we may have actually been all right, but alas, no such luxury. N64 was your jam. I date you a little bit, but yeah, kind of sad he sold yours. N64 was my first console, technically. The first one that I ever played. Our local grocery store. Let's see here. yeah, that is Kalia on that. How very interesting. It didn't look like it at first because that's using the art from Modern Horizons. Huh. Dang. Well, I guess if you ever wanted Peace Offering. All right. Yeah, that good find there, Snoop. Surely that's going to start making its rounds at some point. Man, it's too bad I don't have a Costco nearby, honestly. Like, I've always kind of really wanted that Bumbleflower deck for pieces, but like at $41 as well, plus getting some boosters and then pass off another Kalia to my wife, like that'd be super sick. She'd probably love that. You'd like that, wouldn't you? What? We were just talking about something. Snoop over here was pointing out that some Costco's are getting a new Commander bundle collection with the Bloomborough precons, but the like watermarky promo that comes inside of it is Kalia the Vast. With the base artwork from Modern Horizons 2. Or 3, maybe, whichever one she was in. I don't know.
2? Oh man, that's another print.
Yeah, it is another print, but it probably will tank it, though. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I was just telling her about the promo. If you get one of those boxes, you're sending the Kalia for my wife. Oh, you don't have to do that. you have a Canadian Costco, essentially the same as not having a Costco. Yeah, the closest store that's nearby me that's any bit like what Costco is a Sam's Club, and even then, that's the next town over. It's about a 20-minute drive. So I don't like going there. I don't buy enough in bulk to justify going to a store like that. Oh, well, only if you spot one. Only if you spot one, dude. All right, well, this hand, like, this is what we're working with here at the moment. It's not going great. Sam's Club has the 3-booster Duskborn bundle, which is pretty good. Is that like the draft bundle, I want to say? Let's see. If we intent Palladium Mirror and go get another black source. Oh, this is interesting. So I don't really know what we play here. Yeah, let's Diabolic Intent. Go get... Where's my black-blue land? What does this want me to play here? That's fine. Precon with a Foundations, Duskborn, and EOE booster. And the promo is the Chrome Host Seed Shark. Oh, interesting. Cool. I don't know. I never like those kinds of stores that, like, you need to pay a membership to go in. Like, that kind of thing just always rubs me the wrong way. Like, you shouldn't have to pay your taxes just to go into a store. You know what I mean? That's what the store is there to do. The store is there to sell you things. You're not... like, you know what I mean? I maybe that's just me being petty, but... So which of these things do we take care of? I can't blow this up. It's hexproof. Maybe I just try to find another land? That is another land. And then I can still destroy that. It's good if you have a decent-sized family. Well, too bad it is only myself and my wife. So that's why I don't go to a store like that. But even, okay, like, hear me out. Like, even if I did have a bit of, like, a larger family, again, I just don't like the concept of needing to... I mean, I get it. I understand, like, a club, a subscription service is, like, no different than that. I understand. But, like, I don't know, like, needing to pay a subscription fee to walk into a store, that's different than, like, paying to, like, an online service that is sending you things. You get what I mean? Like, maybe that's just me, but I shouldn't need... Like, paying for, like, say, like, a ticket to, like, an event or something like that, like, that's different because, like, you know, you're paying to go and be entertained somewhere, like, you're off to go have some fun. But, yeah, just, I don't know. Yeah, I understand my viewpoint. Yeah, that's what I mean. Bitter Blossom, that's fine. You know what other creatures you can try? We'll counter that. Oh, I can't counter that. All right, well, I will draw 2, discard 2. Discard that. Oh, just have to discard 1. Aha, I see. Well, we have another Wrath we get to do again. Block. Blasphemous Edict. Wow. Tapped. Go. Put them in your hand, in your graveyard, then shuffle. All right. Yeah, I can understand like Costco or something like that working really well for you, Fish, because you know you got a bigger family. Trample Reach. What did they throw in the graveyard? Cycle this card. So they're looking to reanimate something. That's not good. Man, I don't know if we can get out of this. Cuz we need to tutor cuz they'll just blitz the underdog again. Maybe I should have collected evidence on Deadly Cover Up. That was probably my fault. Jeez. Yeah, I guess we just pass and see what happens. See what they're up to. I mean, we've got a spot removal spell. If we could get an opportunity to tutor, I think we might be all right. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a real tough to stabilize from here. Because, like, they clearly, like, they threw this into the graveyard, so clearly they're planning some kind of reanimator spell. And that's going to be no good. Tenacious Underdog. It's fine. Pass. Downfall the Dog. Man. I don't think any of those help us. We're really just looking to maybe draw the Charbelcher. Vorinclex, that's fine. This thing, that's still back there. I don't know if we can get out of this one. That costs 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would leave us with 2 mana. Yeah. I mean, we're going to Singularity Rupture. God darn. Maybe I was hoping maybe they would have hit something like a Gaia's Blessing or something like that, and then we could get that underdog out of the graveyard, but yeah, I think that's going to be GG. Dang it. Man, we just didn't get an opportunity to go and get... We had the lands, but we just couldn't find an opening to go and grab Belcher. That's too bad. All right, we need 3 more green spells. Let's go. Yeah, try it again. That was almost... I don't know what the mistake was there. Like, I feel like wrathing when that my mistake was doing the not collect evidence on the deadly cover-up. I think I need to, because I've never played the cards. I don't really know like how to play it. I think if I have the opportunity to do that, I think we should, because if I've been able to exile that tenacious underdog, we probably would have had a different game situation. 1 land? No, sir. Ooh, now this is good. It's a start. It's not great, but we can get, if we get any land, we have Demonic Bargain. That's good. That is a land. Actually, we want to play that one first. Boop. Sorry about that. Oh, is my thing playing? What is that going on here? Okay. Wait, do I have something to play on 2? No, I don't think. No, don't have anything on 2, but we'll play Candy Trail. Yeah, we'll take that. That's fine. That game was just a minor setback for a major comeback. Yeah. Again, I think my misplay there was not exiling the tenacious underdog. That was my mistake. All right. We'll bolt that in. Demonic Bargain. Oh, I think I saw the Charbelcher go. Oh, nope, there it is. Never mind. We're good. I sometimes get worried because the Mishra's Bauble is also retro border, and when I see that pass through from Library to Exile, I get nervous. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, they're going to be able to tutor next turn as well. Yikes. Well, I could shock this, or I can bolt this in and downfall the Clive. That works. It's not great, but it's something. Alicia. No crimes committed. I think we go for it. I know that they're red, but it looks like they're graveyard creature based. What's your blue mana situation looking right now? 0. That's what it's looking like at the moment. I can't see some of your lands. Well, you don't need to see them because our opponent is dead. Sometimes you just risk it with the Belcher down for a turn. Show no mercy. Well, you win. That's the neat part with this deck, is that if you sometimes get Belcher early, if you're up against the right build, you can sometimes just take the gamble of just drop it down. So like what we were playing right there, that was Alesha. To me, that read as just a creature-based graveyard build that didn't necessarily scream, I'm holding up artifact removal, specifically because they were Rakdos. like, if you're playing a Rakdos deck, they were probably just holding up creature removal. So, like, playing Belcher was probably just a free game at that point. And because we had stopped, like, drawing land cards and didn't have the colors to play any of the other card draw spells, we kind of just had to go for it. Correct prediction, right. Well, it either was land it and hope or die, I think, because I think we would have been dead in about 2 turns to that Alesha. While this Nissa, on the other hand, is going to be a real pain in the butt to get sticking. Sure, we'll give this a go. This is fine. We've got Wish Claw and Reckless Handling if we can get a red. Our opponent is also mulliganing as well. That's a good sign. Also, there's Delighted Halfling. Neat. A bug just flew in past me. Assemble the team. That's good. Fish, when is Magicon? That's got to be in a few weeks, right? Or is it near the end of September? It's around the time when Spider-Man is out, because I think Spider-Man will be draftable. September 26th, I believe, is the start date. Yep. I think the Spider-Man set will be draftable at events. Oh, Chazums. They already have Nissa? Oh, man, dude. I don't think we're going to win this one. They already have a 4/4. Can this thing attack? Unless you have 7 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they got a Nykthos too? What are you on about? Good Lord. Oh, yikes. And a Haywire Mite? Okay. Yeah, this is some mono green BS. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think we could win this match. Like, we've stopped drawing lands. 5, 10. Like, we can't win because of this Haywire Mite. Because they can leave that up for instant speed. So even when we would go for the turn of the 7 mana with Charbelcher Tap It, they've got... I mean, I guess we can activate in response, but, you know, winnable. All right, Snoop says we are winnable, so we're going for it. Demonic Bargain. Let's go. Discard a card. Goodbye, Lembus. I just kind of want to see them pop off. We're not winning this match, but I'd like to see them pop off. Because they've got triple mana now, by the way. Nyx Bloom. Oh, Emrakul. Uh-oh. Gain control of all creatures. Hey, look at all those creatures they gain control of. Lovely. How about that? Oh, that was a hard cast. Yeah, pop off. Let's go. Oh, man. Yeah. This is not, you just have to believe, mate. Here, I'm gonna do Wish Claw. I'm gonna give them the means to go and tutor Hoof. What do you don't want a Hoof? Sir. Bite the hand that feeds you, apparently. Oh, man, if only. If only. But, you know, I think that's going to be the end of it. Man, I gave them the chance to go and get Craterhoof, and they turned me down. I'm so confused. Yeah, they were denied free gifts. Man, this Nissa is cracked, dude. XX Phyrexian, where X is her loyalty? Like, what is that? Brother, you don't need nobody's help. Oh, man. Oh, well. Doesn't like my patronage, apparently. All right, this game should hopefully clear out our last little quest. I think we need 2 more green spells cast. If it doesn't clear it out, this is probably going to be the end of the stream either way. Because I work in the morning, so I actually got to call it a night here pretty soon. Sick. All right, this is lands and a tutor spell on 2, so this is great. We'll keep it. Oh, and another one ready to go just in case? Love that. Bill. Life, reckless handling. Charbelcher. Ah, we dumped one of our lands. That's okay. What are you supposed to do with the rest of the night if you kill stream? I don't know. Go reinstall that Wii you were talking about. Okay, that's good. Oh, I don't have a black source, though, actually. That's kind of unfortunate. Hello, can I grab the opt, please? Thank you. Cold Steel is good. Yeah, mono green be doing mono green stuff. Ooh, an Arcane Signet, even better. Black. Oh, are we dead? Oh, shit, we're dead. All right. I don't think we were winning that one. Yeah. That's okay. All right. Well, I think we played that out really well. So the lessons I've learned here tonight is we still struggle against, like, fast, aggressive decks. The addition of board wipes, at least some of those ones that came in, like, especially that Deadly Cover-Up and Blasphemous Edict were incredible adds into here. Both of these have shown their usefulness. The Cover-Up being able to act as a graveyard hate piece as part of a Wrath, while also being a very good answer to, like, the Relentless decks. This would be a great one to tutor for in those situations. And then the Blasphemous Edict, if our opponent is also going wide, but then also still being the cost of something like the Crux of Fate or whatever. Like, this is sick. So those were very cool adds into the deck as well. So, all right. So that was some very good play testing, some good refining, some good skill learning situations I picked up there. I think we covered a very large spectrum of play styles playing tonight. So I've got a real good feel now on how this deck is supposed to operate and what specific cards we need to be tutoring for. I guess the next kind of thing to maybe possibly work towards is figuring out how we can speed up the land acceleration package that's in here, maybe with some early turn 1 mana dorks and maybe a few more of those other cards that allow us to play an additional land during each turn, possibly. I'm not really sure what that looks like quite yet, but I think for now, that's going to end up doing it for a stream this evening. So to you all who are hanging out here with me live tonight, thank you so much for being here this evening. You guys are always a treat. To anybody watching back on the replay, thank you so much for watching and checking out this brewery idea. If you have some ideas on how I could spice this up, this deck, drop some comments down on the replay VOD down below. Be sure to also follow everything we do here on the channel with your comments, likes, and subscribes. We do podcasts every week and all kinds of other Magic content. So to stay up on that, be sure to follow along there. And in other words, have a good evening. Stay beautiful, everyone, and I'll see you all again